Hello everyone, my name is Amy and I'm a studio assistant here at the Ottawa Art Gallery. Today I will be guiding you through a workshop called Expanded Landscapes, which is inspired by the Firestone collection of Canadian art here at the OAG. This video will accompany a more detailed learning module, of which a PDF can be found in the description below. The Group of Seven was a group of Canadian artists that was formally formed in 1920. That actually makes 2020 the 100-year anniversary of the group. Members of the Group of Seven wanted to branch out from traditional European styles and paint the Canadian landscapes in a new and unique way. Today's activity will use perspective and color to tie together the Group of Seven and the climate crisis we are facing today. This activity is really about making a work of art that is unique to you and your experiences. You'll be doing so by taking a printout of a Group of Seven painting and imagining what it looks like and expanding it beyond the confines of the original canvas. You'll be able to do so in two ways. Half of your landscape can show the effects of climate change, while the other half can show the world that you want to live in. Or your landscape can be either or. So this one is just showing the effects of climate change, or you could just draw your landscapes in the way that you want to.
You'll need the following materials for the workshop. First, you will need a printed copy of a Group of Seven painting. Then you'll need some markers and colored pencils or any other coloring materials such as oil pastels or crayons. You'll also need some white paper and a pencil. And lastly, you'll need a ruler, some scissors, and some glue. Let's get started. First, from the images provided in the PDF, you will need to choose a work by the Group of Seven that inspires you. You'll also need to print it and cut it out. For this example, I chose the oil on cardboard painting by J.E.H. MacDonald titled Thornhill, Pine Trees and Fields. Then you have to decide where you would like to place the original Group of Seven work on the white sheet of paper. It could be in the dead center or wherever you'd like really. Then you can glue it down. Make sure you get glue on all the corners. Next, we have to identify the horizon line in the painting you chose and decide how you will continue it. You can change the direction of the horizon line to create things like hills, craters, fields, lakes, and cliffs in your expanded landscape to make it more unique and specific to you. This activity is all about using your own creativity. But if you find yourself unsure of what to do, here are some questions to think about that could help inspire you. Why did you choose this particular Group of Seven painting for this activity? Does this painting make you think of a place you have seen before? What did you see in that landscape? What colors and shapes do you see in the original painting, and how can you bring them into your creation? What are some of the ways humans are harming the environment? How can you show this in your artwork? What are some of the ways you can help protect the environment, and how can you show this in your artwork? What will you include in your landscape that makes it unique to you and your experiences? Are you going to add people or wildlife in your landscape? Why are you choosing to add or leave them out? Now you get to really use your creativity to add different elements to your landscape. For example, here you can see in my landscape, I added some tree stumps to show deforestation and some piles of garbage to show the effects of pollution. Also, instead of a skyline of trees, I added buildings and smoke to further show how we are harming the environment.
It is important to talk about climate change because it is a pressing issue that affects us all. These conversations are not exclusively for science classes, but can translate into all subject matter, including the visual arts. Let's make climate education a priority in our classrooms and at home and in our day-to-day lives. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the activity and learned something new.